The Toyota Corolla. It's got a reputation for reliability, it is great on fuel, and in general, it is very affordable. But it is absolutely stacked up against some really stiff competition, including from other Toyotas. Not sure if the Corolla is right for you? Well, you've come to the right place. After all, Edmunds drives, tests, and rates hundreds of cars each year. As trusted experts, we've teamed up with CarMax to help you make the best car buying decision. This is the Toyota Corolla. It is a compact sedan, a little bit smaller than the Toyota Camry, and it competes against the likes of the Honda Civic and the Hyundai Elantra. Now, this is the 12th generation of the Toyota Corolla, which came out in 2020. And Toyota gave it a little bit of a refresh in 2023, but this is a 2024 model. But you can just assume that everything we talk about here today applies to every Corolla in this generation. The good news for the Corolla is that it's pretty affordable compared to competitors like the Civic and Elantra. Whether you're looking at the hybrid or not, the Corolla is a big savings compared to the Civic and just about in line with that Elantra. But is there a catch that comes with that great price? Not when it comes to reliability. Now for this we use RepairPal, which is an independent reliability tracker. And according to their data, this vehicle gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. That's a near perfect score. And with that great rating, it means that it is in first place over 36 other compact sedans. 36 sedans, that is a lot of competition to beat. Plus, this vehicle, well, it has less than average annual repair costs. So it's reliable, it's efficient. No wonder your dad always told you to drive a Corolla.
Did you know Uncle Randy got more than 250,000 miles on his Corolla?
Yeah, Dad, I knew that. Crash test ratings are similarly excellent. The Corolla gets a 5-star rating from NHTSA in addition to a top safety pick score from the IIHS for every year it's been on sale, and even a top safety pick plus for 2022. This is just about as good as it gets. All right, those reasons are all well and good, but what is the Corolla like to live with? We're going to talk about some reasons why you would pick or pass. All right, let's start with the good. You get a ton of standard tech features in the Corolla, everything from Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to driver's aids like adaptive cruise control. Now, in the early days, you could get a 7 or 8-inch screen, but Toyota gave us the 8-inch screen standard in 2023, and you can get a big old 10.4-inch screen in 2025. There's also an available wireless charging pad that kept the phone from sliding all around in Edmunds testing, and that is all very good. Edmunds editors found that while these features aren't necessarily better than the competition, especially the advanced driver's aids, you do get a whole bunch of them. So this is what I like to call the duality of the Corolla. Yes, you get a ton of standard features. They might not really be the best, but it's typically more than what you would see in the competition. And it's all at an affordable price. Now, if you think you needed to get the hybrid in order to get good gas mileage, well, you'd be wrong. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but this regular old Corolla right here can get 34 miles per gallon in combined driving. And the Edmunds test team, they beat that to the tune of 40 mpg. That's right in line with the competition. The EPA estimates that the Civic gets 36 mpg in combined driving, while the Hyundai Elantra does a little worse than that. Now, getting the hybrid Corolla makes this vehicle even more economical with its EPA fuel rating of 52 miles per gallon in combined driving. 52! I mean, we're in like Toyota Prius territory here. And you can't really talk about how great a value this vehicle is without talking about how much you save at the pump. That is a big part of the appeal of this pint-sized sedan. Now, I know I've talked about this a few times, but I really can't emphasize how much of a value the Corolla is. I mean, you can buy a used one for less than the price of a used Honda Civic, and you get all of that RepairPal reliability rating, and it saves you money at the pump. Come on. But that's not the end of the superlatives. Edmunds editors found that the build quality of the Corolla is excellent, and that's Toyota's reputation, sure, but what you don't expect is getting a Toyota for around the same price as a Kia or Hyundai. Now, the Civic is our favorite compact sedan for a lot of reasons when it's new, but with a used Corolla, you're getting a lot of car for the money. A used version typically costs less upfront, the gas pump doesn't hurt you, and reliability is top tier, so you'll spend less down the road. Win, win, and win. But why isn't this our favorite compact sedan? Let's take a look. Now, Toyota is not claiming that you're going to get luxury level comfort and refinement out of the Corolla, and that's fine. The problem is that you're not even getting Kia or Honda comfort out of the Corolla. Edmunds testers have spent hundreds of miles in a bunch of different Corolla models, and they tended to find it hard to get comfortable, especially on longer drives. The seats just don't offer the padding support or adjustability to be really comfy. And the faux leather seats that come on the higher trim Corollas, they just made us all hot and sweaty on really warm days. Not the best feeling. So then there is the noise. I mean, at 40 miles per hour, this thing is pretty loud, but at highway speeds, y'all, it becomes pretty much unbearable. Now, there is the engine. It's pretty loud, and Edmunds editors didn't really have a lot of compliments for it, but mostly it's like the Corolla is just really bad at keeping outside noises, well, to the outside. Now, while there is a lot to like about the Corolla from a value standpoint, if you spend a lot of time behind the wheel, you might get that, well, cheap is actually kind of expensive feeling. So what do you think? Is the Corolla right for your lifestyle, or is there a better choice? Let me know in the comments, and hey, we'll see you next time.